Hello students, today we are going to see about standard 10th subject Sanskrit and the 4th chapter by the name Janardanasya Paschimaha Sandeshah. Now the title, translation of the title is like this: Janardanasya. Janardan means it's a name of Lord Krishna, right? And Shya, it indicates Sasti Vibhakti. So of Lord Krishna. Paschimaha. Paschimaha means last or final, and Sandeshah means message. So the translation of the title is the final message of Lord Krishna. Now before starting the lesson, let me see the introduction part of the lesson. Janardanasya Paschimaha Sandeshah. In Sanskrit literary field, great poet Bhasa is well reputed for writing plays. Now here they are talking about the poet by the name Bhasa, who is one of the great poets of Sanskrit literature, and he is popular for writing one-act plays. He has written 13 plays which are known as Bhas Natak Chakram. Now poet Bhasa has written totally 13 plays, and that plays are known as Bhas Natak Chakram. The extract presented here is taken from his one-act plays Dut Ghatot Kacham, which is one of these 13. Now he has written 13 plays. Among that 13 plays, one of the play is by the name Dut Ghatot Kacham, and that Dut Ghatot Kacham, from that play we have taken one of the extract and presented here in standard 10 as a lesson. The theme of the extract is based on the Mahabharata. Now they are talking about the theme, that what is the theme of this lesson. So this theme is based on Mahabharata. Battle of Mahabharata is going on in the Kurukshetra. The battle of Mahabharata is going on in the field of Kurukshetra, and today Abhimanyu is unjustly killed in it. As we know that the battle of Mahabharata fought in Kurukshetra, and in that battle one day Abhimanyu is killed and announced to kill that who has killed Abhimanyu. Now in this tragic situation, Sri Krishna thinks to try once again to prevent this war anyway. Arjuna is very sad and has announced to kill them who has killed Abhimanyu. Now here they are talking about Arjuna's condition, that as Arjuna's son Abhimanyu is killed unjustly in the battlefield of Mahabharata, so he has announced, he has declared among all the people that whoever has tried to kill my son, I will not leave all of them. I will kill all that person, those who are responsible for the death of Abhimanyu. In this tragic situation, Sri Krishna thinks to try once again to prevent this war anyway. Now Sri Krishna has seen the condition of Arjuna, and after that he thinks that I should prevent this war anyhow. By putting forward the tragic incidents of Abhimanyu's killing and the sorrowful situation of Pandavas in front of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana, Sri Krishna plans to convince Dhritarashtra. Now here they are talking about the plan which is planned by Krishna, that he wants to put the tragic situation of Arjuna in front of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana, and afterwards he wants to convince Dhritarashtra for not doing this war. He selects Ghatotkacha as his envoy and sends through him a message of treaty. Now for that he has selected, means Krishna has selected Ghatotkacha as a messenger to send message of him to Dhritarashtra, and for that he has selected Ghatotkacha as a messenger, and he sends the message of treaty. But engrossed in the madness of war, Duryodhana, his companions Sakuni and others are not ready to listen the message of treaty. Now Duryodhana and other because they are ready to do the war, because they are engrossed, they are busy, they are mad to do the war. Now at last Ghatotkacha makes them listen to the final message of Sri Krishna. The interesting dialogue of Ghatotkacha and envoy with Duryodhana and Sakuni produced dramatic pleasure. Now here they are talking about the story. What is the story about? It is about the message which is sent by Sri Krishna to Dhritarashtra. When Ghatotkacha came in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, at that time when he tried to convey the message, the conversation took place between Ghatotkacha, Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana and Sakuni. So whatever conversation took place among that people, it is represented in the lesson in a dialogue form. Now, the interesting dialogue of Ghatotkacha and envoy with the Duryodhana and Sakuni produced dramatic pleasure, selecting Ghatotkacha as a son of Damanus as a character. Bhasa has successfully tried to create an impression of dramatic tendency of Duryodhana on the mind of audience. Now here they wants to say Bhasa wants to represent Ghatotkacha, as we know that Ghatotkacha is a son of Damanus, right? Being one of the Pandava and Damanus by the name Hidimba. He is the son of Damanus. Then also he is having a human characteristics and he is having qualities like a human. And on other hand there is a Duryodhana who is a son of human being, but then also he is behaving like a demons. So here they wants to represent this change in behavior like a man and other hand. Duryodhana, son of a human, behaves like a demon. Duryodhana, he is the son of a human, but then also he behaves like a demon. And on other hand, the Ghatotkacha, who is the son of Damanus, but then also he behaves like a human being. So Bhasa, with his skillful dramatic art, has created beautiful contradiction here. At the end, the misbehavior of Duryodhana becomes the cause of destruction of Kuru race. Now, at last, what happens? Duryodhana and his misbehavior. Due to his misbehavior, the war of Mahabharata took place, and he becomes the cause of destruction of Kuru race, the whole of his race. The fact, one who does not accept the proposal of compromise, the one who do not accept the proposal of compromise or solution ruins himself and his family is shown through this play. So here they want to say us that the one who is not accepting the proposal of compromise solution, he is ruined not only himself but also he is ruining his family and his friends. So here our introduction part is over. So let us see the lesson in detail with word meaning. Now this lesson is in a dialogue form. So there are conversation took place between Ghatotkacha, Dhritarashtra, Sakuni and Duryodhana. So whatever conversation took place, it is represented here in a dialogue form, and let me see the one by one all the characters. Ghatotkacha Pravishya Ayam Atra Bhavana Dhritarashtra. Pravishya means entering. Atra Bhavana. Pravishya. Ayam. The word Ayam means oh. Bhavan. Bhavan means Atra Bhavan means Your Majesty. And the word Ayam means respected. Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra is the name of one of the character. So the very first line is like this. Pravishya Ayam Atra Bhavan Dhritarashtra. Now in the beginning, in the first line, Ghatotkacha is entering, Pravishya is entering in the assembly of Dhritarashtra. And after entering in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, he says that, O your respected majesty, Dhritarashtra, O your respected majesty, Dhritarashtra, Anarya Satasya Utpadayita, Anarya Satasya Utpadayita. Now, Anarya Satasya, the word means ignoble sons, and Shata means 100. Anarya Satasya means of 100. Ignoble sons. Shata means 100 and Anarya means ignoble son. And Shya, this indicates Sasti Vibhakti. In this particular verse, this word is made out of compound Anaryanam Shatam. This is Shashti Tatpurus compound, and second compound is also formed in the same word is Naharya Shatam. Here two compounds can be applied in this particular word, Anarya Shatasya, Shashti Tatpurus and Nagna Tatpurus of 100 ignoble sons. Utpadayita means producer or generator. Now, as in Dhritarashtra's assembly, Ghatotkacha is entering, and by entering he shows his respect towards Dhritarashtra by saying that, O respected your majesty Dhritarashtra. Further he says, you are the one who is the producer of 100 ignoble sons. You are the producer or a generator of 100 ignoble sons. Upashutyaha, going near. Upashutya means going near. He says Pitamaha. Pitamaha means grandfather. He says Pitamaha, grandfather, Abhivade Ghatot. Abhivade means I bow down. See, Ghatotkacha is entering in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, and by entering in the assembly he says, O your majesty, O your respected majesty Dhritarashtra. Further he says, you are the producer of 100 ignoble sons. And he goes a little bit near to him, and by going near he says, grandfather, I bow down. By going near to Dhritarashtra, he speaks, grandfather, I bow down. But meanwhile, he stops himself. Itya dokte, by speaking half sentence. Itya dokte. When he was saying, in between he stops himself. Here you can see sandhi also. Iti plus ardokte. Iti plus ardokte. Or itya dokte means speaking half sentence. When he was entered in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, he says that, O your respected majesty, I, the producer of 100 ignoble sons. Further he goes near and says, grandfather, I bow down. But here only I bow down. Ghatotkacha. Up to here he speaks and stops himself. He is speaking the half sentence, and further what happens? Let me see. No, I am Akram. No. This word indicates here no. The word no means no. No, I am. I am means I. sentence and he says, no, this is not in a proper order. This is not in a proper order. And further he says that Yudhishthira Dayasya. Here in this particular verse, Sandhi is that Yudhishthira Dayaha plus cha. So Yudhishthir and Me Guru means my elders. Yudhishthir and my elders. Yudhishthir and my elders. Bhavantam abhivadayanti. Bhavantam means to you and abhivadayanti means bow down. Paschat, and after that, paschat, then or after that, then and or after that, Gatotkachodaham. Gatotkachodaham. Here you can see Sandhi. Gatotkachaha plus aham. I Gatotkach. Abhivadaye. Abhivadaye means bowing down. So see, when Gatotkacha is entering in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, by entering he says, O your majesty, O your respected majesty, Dhritarashtra, the producer of 100 noble sons. And further he says that by going near that, O grandfather, I Gatotkacha bow down. But meanwhile he stops by speaking the half sentence, and further he says that no, this is not in a proper order. And he says that Yudhishthir and all my elders first of all bow down to you, and then I Gatotkacha bow down to you. So here you can see the human characteristics in Gatotkacha, that he remembers that it is not proper order to say bow down from my side first. I have to say first of all from my elders and Yudhishthir all them, and then I have to bow down. So he stops in between and he rearranges the sentence and says that no, this is not in a proper order. First of all, Yudhishthir and all my elders bow down to you, and then I Gatotkacha bow down to you. Dhritarashtra ehi putraha. Now Dhritarashtra welcomes Gatotkacha by saying, come son, come. Ehi means come. So here you can see Dhritarashtra is welcoming Gatotkacha by saying, come son, come. Gatotkacha. Now it is the turn of Gatotkacha. Aho kalyanah khalu atra bhavanaha. Kalyanah means here we will take it as a well-being or a fine, right? So aho kalyanah khalu atra bhavanaha. O your majesty, are you fine? First of all, Dhritarashtra, Gatotkacha is asking the first question like this: O your majesty, are you fine? Kalyanam prasutim pida mah bhagwan chakrayuddha. Kalyananam means the producer of well-being. Prasutim. Well-being and prasutim means producer. So further he says that Kalyananam prasutim pitamaha maha, my grandfather. Pitamaha means already we have seen that word, grandfather. Bhagwan chakrayuddha. Now here the word chakrayuddha means they are talking about Lord Krishna. Here this particular compound is there. Chakrayuddha means Chakram Ayudham Yashya Sa Bahurihi compound. It is made out of Bahurihi compound. Chakram Ayudha Yashya he says that, "Oh your majesty, are you fine?" And further he says that, I am asking about the well-being of grandfather Bhishma. I am asking about the well-being of grandfather Bhishma, the producer of Kalyan, on behalf of Lord Krishna. Now here you can see that Ghatotkacha, as he is a messenger of Lord Krishna, right? Now he is sending the message of Lord Krishna, and he is asking about the well-being of Bhishma Pitama on behalf of Krishna. So I am asking about the well-being of Bhishma, the producer of Kalyan, on behalf of Lord Krishna. That is he fine? Dhritarashtra. Asanata utthaya. Asanata means from the throne. Or getting up. Asanata utthaya. Asanata utthaya, by standing from his throne. Kim agnapayati Bhagwan Chakrayudha. Kim agya. Kim means what? Agya. Agya means order. Kim agya payati Bhagwan Chakrayudha. What is the command of Lord Krishna? Kim agya payati Bhagwan Chakra Yuddha. What is the command of Lord Krishna? Now, when Ghatotkacha is asking about the well-being of Bhishma, the producer of Kalyan, on behalf of Krishna, then Dhritarashtra is getting up, standing up from his throne, and like this he is showing respect for Lord Krishna. And further he says, what is the command? What is the command given by Lord Krishna? Further, what happens? Ghatotkacha, न आसंस्थेने एव भवता श्रोतव्य जनार्दनस्य संदेशः. Now he says, no. This word indicates no. आसंस्थानेन, by sitting at your throne, श्रोतव्यो जनार्दनस्य संदेशः. You should listen to the message of Lord Krishna by sitting at your throne only. You should not stand up at your place. Dhritarashtra, yada agyapayati Bhagwan Chakra Yuddha, as per the command of Lord Krishna. Ghatotkacha, now he is passing the message of Lord Krishna, but before that he says something to Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana as well as all Kauravas. He says that Pitamaha means grandfather, Shruyatam means listen or hear. Pitamaha, Shruyatam, ha vatsa Abhimanyu, ha vatsa, O child. Ha vatsa means O child. O child Abhimanyu. Kurukula Pradipah. Kurukula Pradipah. Kuru is the name of a race, right? Kurukula means of Kuru race. Pradipah, light of the Kuru race. Pradipah means light. So here they want to say that light of Kuru rays. Kuru Kul Pradipah. O child Abhimanyu, O child Abhimanyu, you are the light of Kuru rays. You are the light of Kuru rays. Yadu Kula Pravalah. Yadu Kula. Yadu means they are talking about the Yadav Kul. Means Sri Krishna's family. Sri Krishna's race. Yadav. Yadu Kula Pravalah. The scion of Yadu race. In this, Ghatotkacha says that, grandfather, listen to me. And further he says, O child Abhimanyu, you are the light of Kuru rays, as he is the son of Pandavas, and he is one of the family member of Kuru race. So he says the light of Kuru race and the scion of Yadu race. As he belongs, his maternal uncle is Lord Krishna. So here they are talking about Yadu race also, that you are the scion of Yadu race. Tava Janani, Tava means your, and Janani means mother. Tava Janani means your mother. Matalam means maternal uncle. Mamati, mama plus api, mamati, to me also. Tava Janani, Matulam and Mamapi. You are the light of Kuru race and you are the scion of Yadu race. You Parityaja means leaving. Living. He says that you have leave us here. You have leave your mother, your maternal uncle, and to me also, and you went into the heaven. Parityaja Pitamaham Drashtum Asayam. Pitamaha means to the grandfather, and Drashtum Asayam. Drashtum means to see, and Asaya means here they are talking about purpose. For the purpose of seeing your grandfathers or forefathers, Swargam Abhigato Dasi. You went into the heaven. Now, here Ghatotkacha says that, grandfather, listen. O child Abhimanyu, the light of Kuru race and the scion of Yadu race. You left me, your mother and your maternal uncle, and you went into the heaven to see your forefathers. For the purpose of seeing your forefathers, you went into the heaven by leaving us at here. Pitamaha. Further he says, Pitamaha means grandfather. Ek putra vinasata. Ek means one, putra means son, and vinasata, by killing of one son. Arjunasya of Arjuna. Tavat idrushi khalu avastha. Tavat idrushi. Idrushi means such, and khalu indeed avastha, state. So by the death of one son, Arjuna's condition is like this. Idrushi means such, and khalu means indeed. Avastha. Ghatotkacha wants to say that, "O grandfather, by the killing of one son, if Arjuna's condition is like this, like he is in a painful situation, he is very sad, and if Arjuna's condition is like this, ka puna bhavato bhavishyati, then what will happen next in the future? Tatah, so therefore, Kshipram means quickly, quickly. Idanim Atma Baladhanam. Idanim means now, at present. Or at present. Atma Baladhanam. Atma Baladhanam means summon up strength in yourself. You summon up strength in your soul. Further he says that, "Listen, grandfather, listen to me. O child Abhimanyu, the light of Kurres and the scion of Yadures, you left your mother, your maternal uncle and me and went into the heaven for the purpose of seeing your forefathers." Further he says that, "O grandfather, if by the death of one child Arjuna's condition is like this, then think what about the future?" And further he says that, "So summon up all the strength, whatever strength you are having, that all strength summon up quickly, because the fire produced by the grief of the son can burn your life or body." Sakuni. After listening the words of Ghatotkacha, Sakuni said, "Yadi स्याद वाक्य मात्रेण निर्जितेयं वसुंधरा, वाक्ये यदि भवेत् सर्व क्षत्रवधः कृतः." Now further Sakuni's dialogue is there, but before doing explanation of or the word meaning of that dialogue, you may note down these words in your notebook. Sakuni says that, "Yadi syad vakya matreణ," by the mere words, "nirjiteyam vasundhara." Vasundhara means here they are talking about earth or the Prithvi. Nirjiteyam means to win, to conquer, right? Further he says that victory is not possible by the mere words. Yadi syad vakya matreణ. Vakya matreణ means by the mere Vakya matreణ means by the mere words. Mere words. Nirjiteyam vasundhara. Vasundhara means earth. Means victory. When Sakuni is coming, his dialogue coming, he says that victory cannot be won by the mere words. When to the Dhritarashtra, Ghatotkacha is saying that summon up the strength in your soul, because Pandavas will kill all your sons. So when he says like this, Sakuni immediately replies that victory cannot be won by the mere words. वाक्य वाक्य, in every sentence, वाक्य वाक्य, in every sentence, वाक्य वाक्य यदि भव सर्व क्षत्र वदः, सर्व क्षत्र वदः means सर्व means all, क्षत्र means kshatriya, and vadha means killing. So killing of all kshatriyas. So further he says that killing by this mere sentence, by this every sentence, kshatriyas cannot be killed. Sakuni says that we cannot be weaned by the mere words, neither all the kshatriyas can kill by the words only. Ghatotkacha says Shakuni resha vyaharati, Sakuni resha vyaharati. Here you can see the sandhi Sakuniha plus esha. Is this Sakuni speaking? Vyaharati means speaking. Is this Sakuni speaking? Further he says Akshan vimuchya bhavana yogya. Akshan means dice. Vimuchya give up. Bhava means be ready. Bana yogya. For archery. Now, Sakuni says that victory cannot be won by the mere words, and all the kshatriyas cannot be killed by speaking or by speaking like this type of words. Then Ghatotkacha says, is this Sakuni speaking? Is this Sakuni speaking? Then give up the game of dice and be ready. Prepare yourself for the game of archery. So here our first part of the video is over. You may note down this word. Then second video will be represented in another part. Thank you.